All right, we have a tea party to attend, as well as... Do we have any other quests? Turns out... Need to make a couple of bronze plates. Bronze plates, okay.
I just came by to thank you in person. We never would have stood a chance against Duvos without you. Tracking down Logan, discovering the secrets under the temple, piecing it all together, then finally preparing and defending us against invasion. Any one of those things would have made you a hero. But you continue to go above and beyond the call of duty, as both a builder and a member of the Civil Corps. Above all, you've been a good friend to everyone around you. Here, the city put together a little something for you. I know you didn't do what you did for any kind of reward, but I'd feel better if you got something from us for all you've been through. Oh, right. I also wanted to ask you to join our emergency fireside meeting. It's about how to handle the fallout from, well, everything. It's starting now. Don't worry, it won't take long. Hello, everyone. Seems we're all here. Let's begin. First, I'd like to introduce the commander of the Alliance forces that came to our aid, Avery. As soon as Haru arrived in Atara, he mobilized a defense force in no time flat.
Greetings. Yes, as soon as we heard the news, we set off without delay. The leader of the Alliance Guard personally chose me to handle this mission. We hardly dreamed they would be so bold as to attack us so deep in Alliance territory. Our air wing chased the enemy air destroyer all the way to the Duvos border. We can confirm that it went down a little afterwards from taking heavy fire. We've also done several sweeps of the northern ruins, arresting all of the leftover Duvos troops. I can confidently state that Sandrock is now completely safe. This attack was a blatant breach of our ceasefire. Rest assured, Duvos will answer for what they've done here.
You want to hit them back? Well, that don't mean war.
The Alliance values peace above all else, and has no intention of provoking war. However, we have never and will never back down from a fight.
Good to hear. Say, Commander, I don't suppose you could take a few of these criminals off our hands? Our jail only seats 6 comfortably and, well, we gotta uphold our own standards, else we're no better than they are.
We will stay in Sandrock briefly to prosecute any other missions Mayor Trudy has in mind for us. Then we'll leave with all Duvos prisoners, including the war criminal Penn. Everything will be smooth, so long as we're not interrupted.
We're gonna get interrupted.
Smooth as yakmel butter. That's how we do it around here. Let us know if we can help.
I said, so long as we're not interrupted.
Stay out your hair. Gotcha.
Commander, has your company received any ACI orders?
Official orders have not been received. However, it has become clear to me that you have been in clear violation of a 735, which warrants an evaluation by your superiors.
That's funny. I thought I was up for a Medal of Honor.
There are no medals awarded for backtalk. Return to Atara at once and take it up with your superiors.
Aw,
Grace
Grace.
is headed out. Dang, that's right. I forgot she wasn't part of the Sandrock crew for a minute there.
You could be extra rough with him.
I see. You must really hate him. I understand. But as your commanding Civil Corps officer here said, we must uphold certain standards. He will be dealt with, but in a way that is neither cruel or unusual, even though we all know such scum deserves far worse.
What kind of punishment will he receive?
Penn was integral in the subterfuge against Sandrock and a leader in the attempted theft of the Alliance relics. Rest assured, he will be held accountable to the full extent of the law. I'll make sure of that personally. Penn is not only a senior officer of the Duvos army, he has a criminal record on and off the battlefield. He has taken countless lives and surely would have taken more if not for you all. He'll get what's coming to him.
Won't you stay? We'll miss you, Grace.
Hey, well, don't miss me yet. I haven't received the order. I expect they'll want me around for at least a little longer to oversee things as a rep from the ACI.
Well, certainly you wouldn't mosey before going on one last ride, would you?
Wouldn't dream of it.
Won't you stay?
You know, I'd like to. Maybe I even can. First step is headed back to HQ to report on what's happened here. From there, well, who knows?
What about Miguel and Jan?
Those two? As citizens of the Alliance, they fall under local jurisdiction. The corrupt commissioner will be held here while he is investigated formally by the Free Cities Commerce Guild, and subsequently replaced.
That's all. No questions.
Thank you again, Commander Avery, for your timely arrival. City Hall will be cooperating with you as best as we can also. Next, Commander Avery, I believe you had some commendations you wanted to give out? To award those who went above and beyond the call of duty in uprooting the Duvos conspiracy against Sandrock. The first person we'd like to recognize is you. Not only did you help mount our defenses against unfathomable odds, you led the charge into enemy territory, all for the good of our people and the citizens of the Alliance.
Show me.
Furthermore, Sheriff Justice kept calm in the face of danger. Logan, the monster hunter's fighting skills surely tipped the scales in our favor. And Grace of the ACI's espionage and cunning were invaluable in our victory against Duvos as well. Let's give them all a big round.
Yay.
Commander, please present everyone with their awards.
You're so tiny.
I think that about wraps it up for today. Thank you all, and a big thank you to the heroes of the Battle of Sandrock. With brave folks like you around, there's no limit to what we can accomplish in this town. I suppose if there's anything you want to say to our prisoners, you'd better say it now. Who knows if we'll be seeing them again anytime soon.
Shall we then?
Yes, dismissed.
All right. That was fun. You got nothing? Nothing. All right. All right. All right. We're having... There it goes. It's taking a hot minute. Dear citizen, now that this dust has settled on the Duvos fiasco, we still have serious matters to address. While we appreciate the help Logan has provided for the town, we need to understand and assess the lengths of his banditry. After discussing the matter with the Civil Corps, we have decided to open this to the town as the circumstances are particularly unique. We'll be holding a trial for Logan and Haru in 3 days' time in front of City Hall. This is regarding the future of 2 Sandrockers, so please attend and give your ideas. Everyone's opinion counts. Hey, guess what? Do you know what day it is? It's Water Day! Just kidding. There's no such thing as Water Day. I made it up. I'm so random. But here's some water anyway. See ya. And Elsie. It's blistering out today, isn't it? I wish them cattle would just wrangle themselves sometimes. Luckily, my old man's been drying out the whole mess of jerky to keep our spirits up. Here, try some for yourself. Oh, everyone's giving us presents. Nice.
thank you.
I heard from Burgess that it was you who helped make my anniversary such a memorable one. Thank you so much. I had Riri promise me that he'll tell me to take a break every now and then so we can go on more dates like that. It was magical. Sorry, I'm late. You're fine. We just got here a little early. Ooh, what do we have here? You brought our fine associate, Manilia, to the tea party, have you? Meeting the friend group already? Things must be getting pretty serious. Just friends. Pablo's just teasing. You'll get used to it. Why the third degree, Pablo? Sounds like someone's jealous. Couldn't tell you. I've never had to be jealous. I'm sorry. I've been so preoccupied with work lately. It's been so long since I've been able to come. Well, while we're doing confessions, you've been away for so long, I was forced to open up auditions for your replacement. But you know, when certain entrepreneurial gentlewomen hear they have to spend a little on the premium tea and dessert, they backed out. Seems not many in this town are interested in refining their palate, so you're safe for now. I see. I suspected your response to my absence would be less than charitable. As such, I brought a present for each of you as an apology. Her tact is surpassed only by her beauty. Very well, Miss Amara. The club curator recognizes your gift. All is forgiven. Second it. Wow, this gift box is just stunning, Amara. Wait, there's more inside. It's a small teacup, handmade as you might expect. Look, I engraved your names on them too. Amelia helped me create the fragrant satchels, so you'll always be able to enjoy a pleasant aroma that should pair nicely with any tea leaf. Very personal. I approve. Manilia, you must join us for tea, if not only for your charm, because I've grown weary of these two beauties. Give me something new to look at. Right back at you, sunshine. Yes, do please join us more often. I feel like you'd be suitable member for our tea party. Pablo, as mentioned, is the leader. Heidi and I are his knights, and together we call ourselves the Fleeting Youth Tea Society. Fleeting as in swift. We are all that remains of the vibrant artistic Sandrock scene that once was, so it goes without saying we're always on the lookout for new members. I'd love to join. So charmingly positive, but we already have the nice one. That role is fulfilled by none other than our architect, Miss Heidi. Never mind that, we'll play it by ear. Good find, Miss Amara. Amira or Amara? Amira? And it's probably going to be Amira, and I've been saying it wrong this whole time. You should be used to that by now with me. Why, Pablo, can it be? Are you starting to trust my judgment? There's nothing in the rule book that says we can't have two nice ones. Typical nice one response. Very well then, let the induction ceremony begin. Great. Well, today's on me then. I always wanted to celebrate a new member. Heidi, you can't keep doing this. Come on, Amy. Come on, Amy. Who are we to turn down our big fancy architect's kind offer? Quickly now, a toast before she changes her mind. Toast what? This is tea, not yak milk. All right. Well, to our success. Success. Ugh. Come now, that's a given. Let's toast to something better. Manilia, as our newest member, why don't you make the toast? To friendship. It's exactly what I was thinking. Yes, very good. And quick addendum to Sandrock becoming the art capital of the Free Cities. You're just gonna leave it there? Surely your story isn't over. When it comes to my own tea, I prefer sipping to spilling. Oh, come on now, just a hint. What happens in Walnut Grove stays in Walnut Grove, my darlings. What? She didn't. She did. She wouldn't. She would. Goodness. I thought she was a nun. She was. Oh my god. The tea being spilt at this table. They're actually doing really well. They have their own company and everything. It's called A&G. Boring. Not juicy enough. Next. Oh, we know A&G Construction. Amira, whatever happened to that one guy who liked you? Waited outside your shop for a while. Which one? You know, the ugly one. Which one? It's lovely to have new members. Till next time. Bye, everyone. I really have to get back to work, though. This was lovely. I think our gifts were a hit. Hey, you write them up, I bang them out. I think you can give yourself a bit more credit. I've become quite a fan of your creations, especially the most intricate ones. In any case, I do hope you'll stop by again. Take this with you, and welcome once again to the Fleeting Youth Tea Society. Now I gotta figure out how to make steel braces. I thought I knew, but apparently I don't. Citizens of Sandrock, this is an urgent appeal to all folks. I'm Elsie and I got something to say. Soon as the hearing for Haru and Logan, we all know they did a couple of bad stuff. But let's be real, haven't we all? Can anyone say that they're the perfect person? Sure, I may not have robbed folks or kidnapped, but I'm sure wound up up a tree and back. They gave up their homes and their lives to save our town, and we didn't trust them. We need to stand by and protect them. They're Sandrockers just the same as us. So join us. We got the signatures of folks around town, and we're all out to say no jail for Logan and Haru. Signed, Elsie, Mia, and Vivi. Heidi, Hugo, Elsa, Orvo. What? Me? Sounds like something is going on in City Hall. Guys, I couldn't possibly. They've opened a major investigation into everyone who graduated in Medea in the last 20 years. There's no one for them to send over and fill the role. It's gotta be you, Bergie Boy. Or should I say, Minister Bergie Boy. Minister Bergie Boy? Oh, Manilia, nice of you to join us. Please, talk some sense into these people. Tell them how I can never in a million years ever be good enough to be the minister in Sandrock. Come on, man, believe in yourself. Isn't it obvious? 1, I'm bad at everything. 2, I can't do it. 3, see, options 1 and 2. Dang, that's a lot of reasons. Hey, wait a second. Those are just exaggerating sleeping statements that represent only your own opinion. Shoot, she saw right through me. Why don't you do it, Danby? You're one of the most inspiring people I know. I got a kid on the way. No time for a gig like this. Well, in a sense, the Oasis is kind of my baby. Reaching at straws, Bergie Boy. I know! Besides, I'm not so good at all the word-taken stuff. If I had to preach, all I'd say is, just be good to each other. That's it. Why do I have to say any more than that? Everyone go plant a tree. I still got 89 minutes left to fill. Succinct yet insightful. Can I use that? Sure, tell you what, bounce ideas off me anytime. Up as much as I can. Ask my opinion on water wasting. Spoiler alert, it's just as radical as yours. We're all rooting for you, Burgess. Everyone wants to see you blossoming in your new role. Rootin', eh? Blossoming, you say? I feel a little better knowing you guys believe in me, but... No, I have no confidence in ministerial abilities. Miss Mayers, there's really no one around who can tell me what to do. Nobody at all? What about Zeke? He used to be the minister, right? Well, 1, Zeke retired. 2, he doesn't want to be a minister. And 3, what's he doing is far too important to have him fill in here, especially when we have 2 perfectly capable ministers standing right in front of me. Facts. Oh, no, each of those is a good enough reason on its own. That's right, the only one with the dedication, attitude, goodness required by this position is you. It's gotta be you, bud. Pull yourself together, man. Don't hyperventilate at me. Hey, guys, lots of screaming going on. Everything okay? Should I scream too? Oh, that won't be necessary. We were just trying to help Burgess see that he does have what it takes to become the next official minister of the Church of the Light, Sandrock chapter. Oh my gosh, do you have to say it like that? Not filling up to the task? Maybe you just need a hat. Go on. Yeah, I mean, sometimes if you ever feel like you're not where you want to be in life, the right hat can make all the difference. Take the deputy cap, for example. Anyone wearing it is the deputy. So if you had a minister hat, you'd be a minister. No one would question it. Matilda never wore a hat. That's because Matilda had supervillain level confidence. I've heard enough. I need a hat. Thank you for your fine suggestion, Mr. Yuncher. That's all right. Manili, would you mind making me a minister hat for me? I'm sure that would fill me with the confidence I need to spit hot fire. Oh, pow, 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 pow. It's not exactly the solution I had in mind for this, but it may very well be a solution. Do you mind? Sure thing. Yippee! Now I'm the only one hat away from success. Ain't that always the way? Alright, everyone, I think this is a good place as any to end this meeting. Good luck, Burgess. We're all looking forward to your first sermon as minister. Oh, I don't need luck once I got that hat. Yeah. Yep. Bye. Oh, we're making a hat for Burgess, so he doesn't have imposter syndrome. Alright. Well, you know... Bella, is it that bad? Yeah? That very bad? Oh, I'm lucky you were there, Sheriff. If it weren't for you, I'd been a goner for sure. It ain't nothing. Ain't like I'm about to leave you in trouble now, am I? Give me a big old duck egg. What am I gonna do with an egg this big? Maurice! Maurice! Viv, I told you to stop calling me that. Oh, come on now. I'm just here to thank you. When you came and helped me get rid of all those nasty wasps, Unsure told me you got stung real bad. Came to bring you some ointment. It's nothing, Vivi. How you holding up? Those wasps come back? Haven't come back since. You really become quite the sheriff. I'm sure Bill would be proud. Thanks, Viv. Well, I need to bring some dried fish to Mort. I'll get out of your hair. Take care now, Vivi. I didn't see you there. You're really quite the hero, Maurice. Come on now. I'll forget it. If you like Maurice, then go ahead. Gotta say, though, people have really been trusting me in the Civil Corps lately. We've been getting bounties, and people keep giving us all these gifts. I feel like after going through so much, things are a little different now. Here's an idea. How about Yak Mill over at the Blue Moon? My treat. Let's go. Yeah, let's head out. Looks like you're in a good mood, Manilia. Good to see you. Yeah, feeling real good today, partner. Hey, what's the most expensive yak meal you got? Serve up a couple for me and Manilia. Alright, coming up. 2 of the most expensive drinks in the house. Remember to leave a good review. Boss, I want to order. Coming. Well, enjoy your drinks. I've got to run. Owen's been real busy lately. After the battle in the north, I feel like there's been a big weight off of everyone's shoulders. Everyone's been coming up to us, thanking us for a service. It's the first time I've been given this much praise. It's kind of weird, but nice. I feel braver than ever. Heck, after everything we've been through, what could the world throw at me now? Yeah, you're a real Sandrock. You're still the same old justice to me. That's how I feel. I'm the same as I ever was. No Duvos evasion's gonna change me. I reckon going through so much has given me some real experience, though. Like I can face anything. It's actually kind of scary when you think about it. I've been sheriff for a while, but there's never been takes like that before. I helped Vivi get rid of Wasp, a couple of sand bandits, but fighting with Duvos, whew, that's crazy, right? Like that really happened. When we intercepted those Duvos messages, I started just acting without hesitating. Before I knew it, we were in the northern ruins. I hate to say it, but I never really felt the confidence to go gung-ho full speed ahead. I never wanted to take risks, but this time, I didn't even consider it. This was Sandrock at stake, and I'll give my life to protect it. So, when we're in the thick of it, I knew we didn't have any more time. So, I told you two to go on ahead and deal with Matilda. I wasn't trying to be the hero, it was just instinct. Maybe I am finally becoming a real sheriff. But I know I couldn't have done it without you. I feel like I've changed. The old me couldn't have held off a wave of Duvos soldiers on my own. You inspired me. So I'm happy to have you by my side, pardon. Don't thank me, I'm a Sandrocker too. That's right. We're all Sandrockers. We do anything for this town. This Sandrock. Well, I reckon I should get back on patrol. When we get the chance, let's see if we can convince Owen to treat us. Hey, by the way, I want you to have this. I reckon any gifts to the Silver Corps are a gift to you, too. I got an egg. I'm not sure why some are voiced and some aren't. I hope the full game they're all voiced, but I'm not sure.
Haru, it's so good to see you. I made loads of money from selling your skin cream, and I put aside a share for you. Here, I'm sure you're going to need it.
Wow, there's so much here. That's, really heavy.
What can I say? By the Stairs is the most profitable general store in town. Your products are amazing, and my charm makes them fly off the shelf. I'm sure in no time you'll be able to get back on your feet in town.
Thank you, Arvio. If I can put some money aside, maybe I can afford to go to university somewhere.
What a fantastic idea! If you study, then you'll be able to make more products. And we'll be able to sell even more products. As my ba used to say, study makes a big brain more big.
Hey, you! This is way too expensive. How about knocking off a few goals for me? Wait, what's this? Are you harboring fugitives?
You've misunderstood. No, this isn't a fugitive. Those posters are outdated.
Oh, yeah, it's old news.
Then why haven't you taken it down already? Checkmate, Mr. Salesman.
I guess the Civil Corps was too busy. They have so much to do. This little minor inconvenience?
Don't make excuses for me. Arvio, I appreciate the concern, but there's no avoiding it. It's true. I am that bandit.
What? What? This is an outrage! An outrage, I tell you! An outrage! Wait until I tell the Civil Corps about this.
Don't be afraid. Wait. I'm sorry. You shouldn't have to lose customers just because I'm here.
Haru, don't say that! It's just a misunderstanding. I'm sure the Civil Corps will explain. Besides, the hearing is coming up soon. I'll back you up. We all know you didn't really do anything wrong.
Whatever happens, Logan and I will accept the result. For now, I should leave.
Aw, poor little
Haru.
bear.
Don't go. The old me blamed Logan. I really thought Haru had been brainwashed by him. But of course things are always more complex than we think. I was too naive. Will you be at the hearing? Please, make sure you speak up. We all need to say our piece.
Need to go towards Daisy. I think that's the part I forgot. It's been a while since I played, so it's getting slowly coming back to me. Should be any more cuter. Goodness.
Oh, are you here to bathe in the magnificence of Olympia as well? The people from the Alliance have already left. They have given me the directive to research this facility. Another blank check. Unbelievable. Do you know what this place is?
It's a starship shipyard.
This is why you're my favorite builder. Yes, it's a shipyard and launch facility for starships back during the Old World. Olympia is actually the name of an interstellar exploration program. I first read about it from the records on board Vega 5, which was to be the first stellar colony ship before it crashed during the Day of Calamity.
Did you see the pig ski or the whatever this guy is, the thing? It's licking me. What the heck? What the heck? It's like a husky mixed with a penguin. Pig ski? Anyway.
I'm not sure how salvageable everything is around here. I'm still cataloging, but don't get your hopes up. Our Duvos friends already went through everything. Still, just by discovering this rune is enough for me. It proves without a shadow of doubt now that the Olympia program existed and has already sent ships out from our planet. There are still human survivors out there, amongst the stars. Knowing this will keep me up many a nights.
Pensky, penguin with the husky. go through the door. This is the passageway. How do I get through? Unless, is it not open yet? Do you have to do something else elsewhere? Like, is there... No, I think he regrets it. You idiot. Why am I getting emotional? I'm getting a little choked up. No reason. Whew. In the ruins, I hid my most powerful possession. Well, hid is a bit of an overstatement. I put it in plain sight, just at the very bottom of the most deepest ruins I could find. Seemed good enough. If anyone might procure it, it would be you. I'd have a lot more confidence if you managed to pick up the space punch like I always wanted. But that's neither here nor there. See ya never. Hey, something happened at my house. Need your help to figure it out. Thanks. Yes, my house is next to the Silver Core. I used to live up by the church way back in the day, but I moved closer to cut down on commute. Now I have a lot more me time. Anyway, thanks again. EPS next to the Civil Core building. I know, you invited me for dinner there. Urgent notice, I'm going on a journey. If you need to research any machines, please manually operate the data disk machine in the research center. Do not come look for me. Yes, okay. I just wanted to write that. If you really must find me, I'm currently conducting field research in the northern spaceship ruins. If you're a builder reading this, I could use an automatic cooking machine. I could do with some warm meals once in a while. Alright. I talked to Burgess about making a design for a minister hat. After a bit of research, I discovered that there is no official Church of the Light minister hat. So I just made something up. We'll just play along on this one, right? I wasn't sure, but I figured. Bless his heart, I hope this really works. I offered to make the hat. As you can see, it's a pretty simple design. But Burgess insisted that it might be a bit high-tech for my equipment. Rather than argue with that kind of ignorance, I just sent him on his way. I'm sorry, Vivi. Alright. Advanced forging machine.
Hello. Sorry about the mess. It wasn't like this when I left this morning. So yeah, as you can see, there are rocks all over the place. Someone's been moving them around, I guess. Well, I know you only had a chance to look around for like 10 seconds, but who do you think could have done this?
Should it have been Captain?
Captain? No. He swore an oath. To protect and serve. Yeah, he does come by sometimes, but he's not like other cats who jump up on your table and knock stuff over. Only way he'd ever do that is if there was a criminal on your table.
Maybe your rocks just rolled off the shelf by themselves?
If that's the bookcase, I only have my shelf to blame.
Must be a thief.
Dang. Wow. Yeah, maybe a thief came in and ransacked my house, but then realized there was nothing of value to steal and just left. How embarrassing for both of us. It'll be so awkward if we put him in jail and have to see him at work. Actually, it's none of the above. I ran out of space on my rock shelf, so I've just been placing my new ones in random places, starting to look like one of those old people houses we go to investigate when no one's heard from the old people in a long time. And, sorry. Got too real there for a sec. Usually with him, it's stacks and stacks of newspapers anyway, not rocks. So yeah, I need your help. I need a new rock shelf. You know, rectangular wooden object with a series of shelves that stack horizontally so as to store and display rocks. Rock shelf. Can you help me build one?
Of course, but you mean a bookshelf?
Well, yeah. I mean, kind of like a bookshelf, but for storing rocks. I probably won't be putting any books on this thing. Oh, unless it's a book about rocks. You know what? Let's not rule that out. Do you think you could make me a rectangular wooden object with a series of shelves that stack horizontally that is capable of storing and displaying not only rocks, but potentially, if need be, books as well?
Yeah.
Whew, nice. Thought I might be asking too much of you. Thanks a million. Just go ahead and stick it over there on the wall when it's done. Then I'll come home and be like, oh man, new rock case.
He's such a himbo.
Thanks. In addition to accepting my task, you've also given me a lot to think about. Well, see ya.
He may not be the brightest, but he's pretty adorable. He wasn't kidding, it just... it doesn't look good, but judging by the weights on the bar, he's really strong. Some people collect books, some people collect rocks. Who am I to judge? Oh, I almost fell into the water, and then Burgess would be mad, and... Burgess, present. Oh, baby, is that it? Of course it's it. It's incredible. May I? Okay, here goes nothing. Oh. Whoa. Ah. Ah. Oh yeah, it's working. I can feel the holy light energy exuding out of every pore in my body. The hat is powerful, Manilia. Maybe too powerful. Can any one man be trusted? Can any one man be trusted to wield such an awesome power? I'll just use it for this one sermon, then lock it away. Right, thank you. I'll schedule my first sermon as soon as I'm ready. Better go chat with Danby about how to put on a good show. See you soon. We didn't actually get to see him in the hat, but, you know, we'll roll with it.
Citizens of Sandrock, welcome to today's hearing. I know that since Logan's return to Sandrock, things have been unclear as to what their future is here. We're here to work out together how to deal with their unique cases. We think the issue shouldn't be dragged out longer than it needs to be. So from here, I'll hand this over to Sheriff Justice to proceed.
Thank you, Mayor. All right, let's get things cleared up first. Logan, were you or were you not abandoned?
I was.
Second, during your stint away from Sandrock, we received a number of reports of folks in surrounding areas being robbed by some goat-riding ne'er-do-wellers.
Huh?
They robbed people?
How else are we gonna eat?
That's true.
I'm not proud of it. We had no choice, but that's no excuse.
There's also the case of stealing money from a banker, the kidnapping, and the train robbery. Then we're on to 2 more cases, which, I reckon we can give more a pass on. You know, Matilda ending up being evil, and Penn blew up the water tower. So I guess if we're looking at punishment, Sandrock Code will recommend anywhere from 5 days to 1 season in jail, alongside 50,000 to 500,000 gold fine.
500,000? That's enough startup capital for a city project.
Yeah, those are the limits. So that's what we're doing here today. Remember, Logan and Haru used to be one of us. They're eager to get back to their lives like the rest of us. We don't want to rush this. We can't take it lightly. We've been through a lot and this affects everyone. So we wanted to make this decision together. Now, if you got something to say it now.
I'm just gonna come out and say it. Logan's a hero. He helped drive out Duvos and save Sandrock. Anything less than complete forgiveness would be an injustice.
Everyone, calm down. I appreciate the sentiment, but you can't do this. The law's the law, and I ain't gonna forget my crimes just because I did a few things right.
Fine. Then I vote for the lighter fine. There's no way you should be shadowed with such ridiculous fines.
He's right. If we ignore how much you've done for us, then what would that say about us?
Everyone.
All right. Well, it looks like everyone's got an opinion. But remember, we gotta take this serious. Let's have a show of hands. Anyone who thinks Logan should get a lighter sentence, raise your hand.
Yeah, duh.
Let me see. Jasmine. Andy, sorry. The kids aren't counting. Besides, you know I can see you holding up both hands, right, Andy?
This is an injustice. Kids are people too. It's okay, Jazz. Everyone's voted for him anyway.
Looks like most people are on the same page. Any opposition? Well, look like that's the end of today's hearing then.
Wait a minute. Throw the book at me.
Logan? You want us to punish you?
That's right.
What are you saying?
Burgess, Cooper, you ain't raised your hands. Speak your piece.
Well, we have to think about,
Burgess, is it because Logan punched you and blew up the temple?
Oh, no. The light says to turn the other cheek, and I'm still waiting for my second punch. I just can't help but think. Is this right? Wait, Danby, did you raise your hand?
Of course! Logan saved us. If it weren't for him, we'd have been taken over by Duvos. We owe him our lives.
I understand that Logan has done great good, and I truly appreciate it, but Can we really apply the law however we want? All I'm saying is that institutions and order are created for a reason.
Well said, Burgess. He's right. I want to atone. Oh, and sorry about that punch.
Logan, you're talking nonsense. People write laws. We can apply them however we want.
No! And this may sound like something Miguel might say, but the law is not some fickle thing. We are safe now, but think of those who were affected by Logan. He still did them wrong. I have spoken my piece. I'm sorry if it's offended you, Logan. I think if there's a way for the victims of Logan's actions to forgive him, then I'm all for letting bygones be bygones.
No, I completely agree.
Okay, moving on. Anyone else got anything they want to get off their chest? Come on now, speak up.
Oh no.
Yeah, I got something to say. So listen close. I've known that boy since he was a little one. When he was 3 years old, I knew what that boy was like. I'd say Heidi was about the same age at the time.
Oh no, not the dog.
Hugo and old Howard would be chatting away while the kids played on the floor. Now, I gotta tell you, there was a family back in the day and they had this big old hound. Remember Hugo? Whew, that dog had a heck of a bark, louder than anything. Heidi tried to grab its tail and it jumped her. Tried to bite her hand clean off. But Logan jumped in the way. Stood there barking back at it. Dang, if that dog didn't run off faster than you'd ever seen. I tell you, that boy ain't nothing but good.
So, how would you vote?
Dang it, I say we let the boy go. He's one of us. Cooper ain't never turned on his own.
Yeah, go Pie! Woo!
Right on, Cooper. But wouldn't it have been easier to just, raise your hand?
Wait, Justice. Is it all right if I say a few words first? I think I speak for everyone here when I say Sandrock has seen its fair share of nefarious behavior. We've had to sit by while our commissioner abused his employees and took advantage of us all. At this moment, we still don't know what the future holds. Some of you may still have some doubts in your heart, but I think you need to ask yourself, what would you do if you were in Logan's shoes? Your pa was taken from you and killed. Wouldn't you do the same as him? Burgess has a point. There's always a way to work within the law, but sometimes that path isn't clear. If you were in his place, would you just sit back and hope for the best? I don't know. But I can't say I wouldn't do the same. Well, that's all from me. I reckon you know about all this better than anyone. Got anything you want to say?
Okay, if it was just me, I would say vote for forgiveness, but he needs to be punished in some way.
I guess you've got your reasons. But Logan, everyone else wants you to see the lightest punishment possible. We want you here with us. We just want you home. Sure, you can refuse our help and ask to be locked up for a long time, but you're putting up barriers that you don't deserve. And it doesn't help anyone. It just pushes you further and further away from us.
How about we think about it?
All right, we'll think about it.
Thank you, everyone. As the mayor, I must be impartial, but I promise I will take everyone's opinion into consideration when deliberating. That about wraps up today's hearing. We still have a few folks who couldn't make it, so Sheriff Justice is going to find out what they think. We'll get the results together and let everyone know as soon as possible.
Oh boy.
That Logan hard-headed as ever. I hope he'll let me deliver meals while he's in there. The prison food, well, it's prison food.
So long, partner.
I didn't expect you to be such a forgiving man.
What you mean? I'm forgiveness incarnate.
Hi, Heidi.
Cooper, can you stop telling that dog story? Cooper.
Hey there! Huh?
On the topic of Logan's trial, 2 wrongs don't make a right, but I guess 1 right cancels out 1 wrong, kind of?
See ya.
Sorry, I thought you were the bad guy, man. I really thought, for sure, she was up to no good. Turns out I was wrong. I'm gonna have to go get wood. I'm gonna stop here. Thank you guys for keeping me company. I'll be back soon.